My name is Maddy Forberg, Madeline for long. My mom taught me that as a kid. She was like, say, my name is Madeline Paige Forberg, but you can call me Maddy. That was like my rundown. I'm from New Lenox, Illinois. It is a Chicago suburb. I'm a full-time nursing student. I work at a gym as well. I keep it open. I am an online coach, and I also take care of some people with disabilities in their homes. I got into powerlifting through my boyfriend Kyle, but I originally was just trying to lose weight like everyone else, wanted to look better, and every girl when they're younger pretty much has this idea in their head that they are too big or, and I struggled with an eating disorder. I worked at a commercial gym that was, as commercial gyms go, it was bodybuilding. People were always on the treadmills, always talking about how much they hated their diet and they didn't want to lift or whatever. And Kyle came along with one of our other friends, and they were powerlifters. And every time I'd ask him, like, are you hitting chest today? And he'd be like, well, we're bench pressing. And I was like, that's pretty neat that they're not talking about their body parts that they're working on. They have an action, like a movement that they're doing. And they were just so happy about it afterwards. You could tell they were beat, but they were fulfilled. Whereas everyone else that was in the gym, they were just like, well, I'll have to be here tomorrow, I'll run a mile. And I wanted to focus on something that my body could do, the function of it, and not just trying to slim it down or look a certain way. So that's really how I got into powerlifting. I was just super interested in my abilities and not just the aesthetic. I played soccer for a couple years when I was younger, pretty bad. And that's really it. I tried basketball. I was B team all the way. I was benched like hard. That's why I can't throw things. So tried to throw that axe earlier. That was a mistake. Other than that, not much. I tried out water polo for like less than a season. I'm not a great swimmer. Also throwing again. And that's pretty much it. My best squat ever was 316, my best bench was 180, and my best deadlift was 338. But now we switched to conventional, so who knows. If you listen to the podcast or know anything about my history, my sister was hit by a car when she was younger and was in a coma for a while, had really severe injuries and life-changing mental status. And the nurses really took care of my family and how we were doing. It was a really traumatic event, and it could have been a lot worse on us if not for the nurses that had taken care of us. So I just wanted to be able to offer that same comfort and care to other families. It gets pretty difficult at times, and there's definitely, you have to assess the week, especially if it's, finals coming up. Stress is stress. It's still going to wreck your body the same way if it was a taxing workout, So you have to keep perspective on that and knowing how things are going to be. Like if I have a crazy workload with school, I have to know that my training isn't going to be as successful. I'll do everything I can, but school and my mental health are first. So trying to just have time management, and the gym time is that time. I try not to bring anything else into that, and so that I can just do everything I need to in that time, have a goal with that lift, but find time during the day to get my nursing stuff done. Whether it's, I have to not do social things, which I don't do much of anyway, but yeah, just having perspective and knowing your goals so you can make anything work. Well, I mean, the same thing with nursing is I like dealing with people. I like being around people. I like helping others, enrich their lives. And I feel like powerlifting has done so much for me, not just strength-wise, but mentally. I'm just so so different than what I used to be. I was so depressed and, you know, I had no goals. Powerlifting has done so much in my life, and I feel like if I can help others reach that, it's just, everyone would be a lot happier, you know. Until like this weekend, my proudest moment was being in the Power magazine. I was super jazzed about that. Other than that, I, you know, learn to take time for myself when I need to, and that can be really difficult when, not that I'm like the best powerlifter there ever was or will be, but in your head you feel like you have this full plate and you always need to be working, and it's been difficult to learn when to take a step back from the gym. But knowing that when you take a step back and you take some time for yourself, things are, you know, everything else is going to get better eventually too. So. Just knowing when I need to do that. I also like to watch a lot of like The Office and easygoing shows like that to get out of my own world a little bit and laugh more. That's something I like to do, is find something to laugh at every day. And talking to like my inner circle a lot and being open. Depression was really hard for me and I didn't think I could speak about it. And that was one of the biggest struggles, was trying to hold it in and trying to manage it on my own when I didn't even really know what depression was. But now being able to talk about it and telling the people in my life exactly what I need. Like, I need you to have my back, or if this lift isn't going well and I'm super depressed, I still need you to tell me that I'm doing a good job. You know, I don't need to be babied, but I need some encouragement here and there when things are tough. Recently gotten into shooting. Like, I went shooting the past weekend. It was a lot of fun, but I like playing board games with my friends.
Favorite board game?
I mean, Cards Against Humanity is fun, but we have this game that we play. What's the kitten game? Exploding Kittens. It is a card game, and it is hilarious, and you will lose friends playing it. So that's fun. I like that. Or just going to concerts. We're big music people, so I have a lot of favorite bands, and we just kind of travel around and go watch them play music. I would tell young Maddy that I'd get through, that I'm capable of getting through. For a long time, I didn't think that was possible. And so yeah, that would be really huge for me. That just capable of anything.